Okay, welcome to episode 55 of the Sunday Punch podcast. Today we have a special guest, new friend of mine. His name is Charlie. We won't go to the last name. And just to set up today's episode, in case anybody wants to kind of mentally prepare, we're going to do instant reactions to NFL Week 6. Also going to have the Buffalo Bills Tennessee Titans game on in the background, doing live reactions to that. We'll also, after that, do the classic Contenders Pretenders series, where sometimes I don't even list pretenders. It's that much fun. Then we're going to talk about Week 7 of the NFL, quick preview. We'll give you our lock of the week and also our game of the week. Not the same thing. And we're going to take a quick preview of the NBA. So without further ado, let's get the intro and start talking about it, Charlie.
Jazz age living, old fashioned sipping, pizzazz ain't missing, got the fat cats kissing, let's bring the old age back. Awake everyone from his nap, we bring in.
Okay, welcome. The intro needs some work. Because I was just working on it today, so fuck you. Charlie, if you want to introduce a little bit of your background, where you come to, how you got to Chicago, so the people know who you are. You're going to be a regular guest going on here, so go ahead, tell us who you are, and we'll get into NFL and all this fun stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Adam. Thanks for having me on. Very excited. Been a big follower of SPP for about a month now. Listened to all the podcasts. I recently just graduated college in May from Gonzaga University. #1 AP poll released today.
Yeah.
And got a job with a advertising company, and happens to be the same advertising company that Adam works for. I moved out here a month ago and finally settling into Chicago.
Fantastic. Yeah, I've recruited Charlie to the old SPP cult here, and so I'm excited to have it. You know, this guy knows a lot about the NFL. He knows a lot about the NBA, and he's young, so he's 22 years old, so he can keep me up to date with all of the current trends that are happening on TikTok and Instagram and things like that. So I'm excited to have him on. I want to have him on every week. We're going to try and do this every Monday night. We'll see where it takes us. But let's get into it. Charlie, let's react to NFL Week 6. Week 6 in the NFL. And let's start off with, and you didn't cover this in your background, Charlie is a major Eagles fan, a major 76ers fan. We'll get into it later. But let's just start off with Thursday Night Football, dude. Buccaneers, Eagles. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Initial thoughts about the Eagles?
It was a rough one. I was expecting a little bit better than what we got. Last time we saw Tom Brady, we won our first ring, and this one didn't go the same way. Didn't have Nick Foles out on the field. Still not convinced on Jalen Hurts. I think he's good. I think he's got potential. I think Sirianni sucks. I think he's definitely making it harder for him.
So where did you get the head coach again? Sirianni.
He was from Indianapolis. We hired everyone from Indianapolis. We gave Carson to Indy, and then they gave us their whole coaching staff, pretty much.
Okay, smart, because that worked out. But Jalen Hurts, dude, we were at so just a full background. Me and Charlie went out to what was that, Sluggers on Thursday night?
Yeah,
to watch the Thursday night football game, and I'm not. We went back and forth on if Jalen Hurts was the guy or not the guy, probably 10 different times throughout the night, which is always the sign of a good analyst, to change his or her opinion 10 times within the second quarter.
Yeah,
do you think
I don't know. I don't know at this point. He's incredible in fantasy. Have him on my fantasy team. He gets 90% of his points in garbage time.
Right. I think he had 56 yards going into the fourth quarter, by the way.
Yeah, that team sucks. I mean, we're not going anywhere this year, but I think Dallas is running away with it. They got a good team. They're finally putting stuff together. Finally have some defense. So I give Dallas credit to that. We don't have a defense. We give up
Yeah.
500 yards a week.
Did you have hope after the Atlanta game and after the?
Oh yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, I was
Did they
like,
play
Hurts is the
KC?
guy. We're gonna be fine. Like, we'll be entertaining this year. And then like, I don't know what happened. I mean, mind you, we have been playing a lot of good teams. We played KC, San Francisco, Tampa, but Dallas too. But I don't think we're going anywhere this year. Looking pretty dark. It's kind of looked that way since we won the Super Bowl, but
that'll lead me to my next game here in week 6, dude, because the Eagles get the Dolphins #1 pick in next year's draft. You know that? Right.
Yes.
So the Dolphins then lose to the Jags. Instant reaction on the London game. By the way, should we ever bet on London games ever again?
No, never bet on London games. But we did pick it right in our. In your
it wasn't our click it to pick it, but we did pick the Jags.
That's correct. Yeah, I think Urban Meyer. I mean, he was hitting up some pubs after that game. I think it was good for
the
Trevor
guy.
Lawrence.
He never learns his lesson.
Yeah, but I like the Jags moving forward. I think they got to. I mean, they're young, obviously. I mean, I'd rather have.
You like the Jags?
Well, for the future, not right now.
Yeah, you're a huge Jags supporter.
Yeah. I went Trevor
Urban
Lawrence.
Urban Meyer. How long does he last in Jacksonville?
I think he's gone after the year.
His body language. So I was watching part of that London game. Mm-hmm. His body language is like that of like, like almost like a substitute teacher. He's like, I'm not really supposed to be here.
You're supposed to be here.
I'm not even supposed to be here. God, I wish I had that video clip. But he looks like he really just doesn't want to be coaching an NFL team, which is just surprising to me.
I don't know. I mean,
it's like, why do you try so hard?
I've heard from
for those who don't know, Urban Meyer, after the last game with the Bengals on Thursday Night Football, decided not to fly with the team home. He decided to go out to a bar, one that he owns, and get caught cheating on his wife. So, I mean, this is the NFL we live in. Moving on, Vikings, Panthers. We did watch that game at Old Crow.
Yeah.
Panthers, pretenders, contenders.
Say pretender, Panthers. Darnold is seeing ghosts on Sunday.
Yeah, Panthers and Vikings, both pretenders or contenders. This is like the classic, like, do you want to win? No, do you want to win? Yeah. No, we'll lose if you want us to.
Yeah, they both suck. Vikings have some promising young players. I mean, obviously, Panthers have McCaffrey. I think that would have been a different game if he was playing. But, yeah, I don't think anyone watched that game. I don't know why.
It was on at Old Crow. They had all the good games on.
Yeah.
So we went to Old Crow. They had the Colts game. They had the Giants versus the Rams on. And then, like, on the corner, in the back corner, they had the Ravens Chargers. They're like, oh, you know that game, which turned out to be a complete blowout. So that's the next game on the list here. Ravens Chargers. Do you finally believe in the Ravens, like I've been telling you, week in, week out?
I think Lamar is. Actually, I don't know if he's MVP right now, but he's definitely top 3. Lamar's he's elite. Okay. I think you need to buy that jersey.
I'm gonna buy that jersey, but since you said it, MVP, who you got so far? Who's the leader? Do you just want to tell? Do you want me to tell you the answer?
It's Lamar, Kyler, or Brady. It's one of those 3.
Brady.
Yeah, dude, they're 5-1.
Where'd you get that one?
They're 5-1, dude. He's putting up numbers. Seriously.
No way, dude. I would go with Josh Allen over Brady.
We'll see after tonight. But
that was
Josh
an
Allen is up there. I don't know why I didn't include. I mean, it's close. There's a lot of 5-1. I mean, Arizona.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
I hate Aaron Rodgers. I'd never include him in MVP conversation.
But. Okay, so I think Kyler Murray right now is, I mean, you can't take.
Well,
it
you're
away
6-0.
from them.
You're 6-0, and each
Yeah,
putting up good
right.
numbers. And you're playing good. They're playing good teams too. I mean, they blew out LA. Here, give me a second. I gotta do something real quick. I'll be back in
Okay.
5 seconds.
No problem. I'll just talk to myself because I'm well versed at doing so. And I'll go ahead and cover the next 2 games since I don't think we need Charlie's take on them. LA Rams versus the Giants. Okay. That should have been the click it to pick it last week. That's the lock of the week. But I didn't choose that one. I chose another one. Stay tuned. Yeah, I mean, Rams destroyed the Giants. I mean, did you expect anything else? Did someone go into the Giants game and think like, oh, you know what's going to be good? Daniel Jones, who got his soul taken from him by the Giants. I think they're going to cover the spread. Moving on. Texans versus the Colts. Charlie told me to start David Johnson from the Texans because Nick Chubb decided not to play for my fantasy team. So I was like, Charlie, who should I choose to start in fantasy? And he said, I got a good feeling about David Johnson. Now, David Johnson had about 3 carries for 1 yard and a fumble. So I'm going to stop listening to Charlie for my fantasy. Anyways, moving on. Chiefs, Washington also could have been a click it to pick it for the week because the Washington Redskins disrespected Sean Taylor's number.
Washington.
I mean, this is why I need you here, dude. I need you here to catch me in my, when I am caught in the past. I'm an old man. Anyways, the Washington football team, they remember they were in this email scandal with John Gruden? I don't know. It was so long ago. But they chose to retire Sean Taylor's number with 3 days' notice. Now, just for anyone who doesn't know this, these things are planned out a full year in advance. Michael Strahan's number, they sent out a press release a year in advance. They do this with every player they're going to retire their number. The Washington football team, almost said it again, said 3 days before, hey, you know what would distract everyone from the email scandal? We're going to retire Sean Taylor's number. So they angered the football gods. I could have told you that the Chiefs are going to cover that one. Although it was a little dicey. I'll give them that. Packers, moving on. Packers, well, let's not move on because Jackson Mahomes almost angered the football gods in the opposite direction before the game by dancing some sort of TikTok on Sean Taylor's retired number on the field. He chose to dance upon the number of a dead man. That's Jackson Mahomes for you, who is convinced that he would be famous without Patrick Mahomes. He thinks he's that good at TikToking. Did Charlie even come back? I'm looking at the... Oh, you're back. Anything to add?
On what? Jackson Mahomes?
On anything. On your terrible David Johnson pickup of the week that you guaranteed. That was your click it to pick it of the week, dude.
Yeah. I mean...
David Johnson.
You put up numbers on Sunday.
Almost fumbled it twice.
Did tell you Hunter Henry, though. He scored a touchdown.
You did tell me Hunter Henry.
But Jackson Mahomes... First of all, I'm a big fan.
You're a big fan of Jackson Mahomes?
He's done a lot for the community lately.
The TikTok community?
Yeah, he's inspirational.
So I get sent to clip.
He's a fucking idiot. That shit that he did. I mean, like, the thing was fenced off, wasn't it? The Sean Taylor thing that he was.
Yeah, it was fenced off.
Like, how did he? Like, did he just jump into him? I don't know, but yeah.
You think he could be like a? So TikTok is so fresh. You think he could be a successful 35-year-old TikToker? I'm asking for a friend.
I'm not too into TikTok, but yeah, I mean, it depends on the content. I think you can. I mean, that's definitely the app to do stuff nowadays. I think. I mean, I think Instagram's dying. Twitter is hands down the best social media. That's where I get all my news from. Only on Twitter.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's where all of news comes from. Anyway, moving on. We're moving on from Chiefs Washington, Packers Bears. I mean, no shockers here, dude. But I do want you to comment on this. Here you go.
Runs, and Rodgers is inside the pylon. Touchdown Packers. It's Rodgers running for the score. Right on cue, Joe.
Is owning the Bears really that cool?
Not really. I mean, as much as I hate Aaron Rodgers, that was pretty dope. Like, that was pretty funny.
I know. What's the
I saw a
comeback?
picture. Like, there was like a ton of people flipping him off in the front row. So it's like, all right, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Go for it. But
And
I mean,
truthfully, what's
on
the
Bears.
comeback?
The comeback from the fans?
Yeah, like what can you say?
You can't say anything. You lost the game.
It's like when you're in an argument, you don't know what to say back. So it's like your haircut's dumb. Anyways, moving on. No shockers in that Bears Packers game. Bengals Lions, another game they just blasted on the TV at Old Crow. Just a huge game. Just a huge game that everyone needed to see. Bengals Lions. God, I should have called Click It to pick it on that one because
I'm stupid.
Get off the show. Get off the show. Football team is not going to cover the spread after your head coach cries. That's what the Lions had going for them. Moving on, Browns, Cardinals. So, Charlie, game of the week. That was my game of the week. Didn't turn out to be the game of the week. What did turn out? Well, Cowboys Patriots was the game of the week for sure. We're getting there, but hey,
Sunday night was
Charlie,
good too. Seahawks had a hell of a comeback. Fell short. It was a good game. It was a good game. I'm a big Geno Smith believer.
Okay. Cardinals, Browns. Charlie, when you moved to Chicago, did you think you would be going to a Browns bar every single week since you moved here?
No, I didn't. It's funny because I think like the week that I moved to Chicago, I don't remember where. I may have been at like another bar or something, but I asked somebody if there's any good like sports bars, and this guy mentioned that there was a Browns bar in Wrigley where I live. And I just happened to go on a Sunday. I was like, okay, this will be a good place to watch games. I went to Old Crow, just randomly showed up, and it was just packed with Browns fans. I didn't realize at the time that it was the Browns bar that this guy had mentioned to me, but it's a pretty cool scene. Like, I feel myself kind of rooting for the Browns. I mean,
dude.
It's like you can just sense all the heartbreak that these people have witnessed in the past 20 years. So it's like, now that they have a decent team.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from, well, I don't know, Baker Mayfield's up and down, but
right.
It's fun. It's a fun place to be. I mean, we're going Thursday and they play the Broncos.
Gotta go. Hey, dude, because when you have electricity like this.
Here, Hail Mary. Set his offensive backs for Arizona. Pressure coming. Mayfield able to get away, and now he'll uncork it for the end zone. Ball in the air, and it's caught! It's caught! Donovan Peoples-Jones! Baker's prayer is answered from 57 yards out to end the first half.
Just solid, dude. Just electricity. And we were at Old Crow, and dude, there was people, I don't know why, that they brought a tiny baby to the bar, and they started playing Barbra Streisand, which is apparently the Brown celebration song. And for those that don't know, it goes like, Barbra Streisand. Now imagine a tiny baby being in the air, and they were dancing around. That's how great this bar is, and that's why we're going Thursday night again, dude. And that might be my click it to pick it for the week, to be honest. honest. I haven't looked up the line,
On the Browns game.
and I don't know if Baker Mayfield's playing.
I mean, you said earlier, Baker Mayfield is basically Case Keenum.
Yeah, but younger.
Yeah.
But younger. Okay. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I thought the Browns were gonna win, so
Yeah.
shows what I know. Moving on, Cowboys Patriots. I didn't get to see it. Give us the reaction here, dude.
It was crazy. I mean, I hate the Cowboys as an Eagles fan. It's pretty cool that Patriots were up, and when Mac threw that pick six, I was like, dude, Trevon Diggs he's insane. He's a ball magnet. That just the amount of picks that he has this year is unreal.
I did see that interception, and it's almost like it was a magnet because he had to hurdle the other guy while like bobbling it.
He's had a bunch of picks this year that have just been like deflections or just being right place, right time. But he's good. I'm not saying he's. But then the funny thing was after the pick six, Patriots get the ball back, and the first play, 75-yard touchdown, Diggs gets burned. So it's like,
yeah,
he's good. He's a good ball hawk, but he's decent in
Not,
coverage. I mean, the Cowboys.
I guess you'd figure like, all right, well, those evened out. You know, he intercepted one and he let one go. It's fine.
Yeah,
but hey, Cowboys, dude. I think the Cowboys are serious.
Yeah, I think they're going to be definitely forced to be reckoned with this year. That offense, CeeDee Lamb is unbelievable, and the combo of Zeke and Pollard is pretty damn good. I think they'll be top of the standings, first, second, third place up there. I mean, they're in the NFC East, so they're going to get. I mean, they're going to probably sweep the division,
right?
But yeah, they're the real deal.
When do they play the Eagles? Do you know?
Well, we played them on Monday night a couple weeks ago in Dallas, and we just got blown out.
I must have missed that one.
But I think we play them. Oh, we actually play. I think we played them week 17 or 17 weeks this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a lot last
17.
week of the season.
Yeah.
It's not going to be
okay.
anything. Like, we're going to be out of it.
Oh, dude, playoff contention. Playoff contention. Okay, moving on. Raiders Broncos. This was my click it to pick it for the week. I knew that the Raiders would rally and say fuck you to John Gruden. I bet on it, and I'm happy about it. I don't really bet that much on games, but I had a good feeling about it. I mean, the game was over like by halftime, so Charlie said it. I fell asleep. I went a little too hard at the Browns bar. Didn't get to see the Steelers Seahawks. I'll take your word for it that the shitty Ben Roethlisberger-led Steelers versus the Geno Smith shitty Seahawks was a great game. And now we have the
it was entertaining.
Bills. Now we have the Bills versus the Titans. What's happening?
Yeah, it's 3-0.
So you know what I need to happen in this for my fantasy team to win? I need Josh Allen to die. Literally just die. Well, not die, but get seriously. Well, not get seriously injured, but tweak something for a game. How about I don't wish like the absolute worst on someone? I could have just been like, "Hey, could he tweak his ankle?" I go to death. That's what I went. That's where I went with this one. I haven't been watching the game at all. I'm assuming that nothing's happened.
Buffalo just got the ball back. Tennessee hasn't done anything. Buffalo had a drive, couldn't score, and they were at the goal line, couldn't score, kicked the field goal. Nothing much.
Got it. Okay, let's go into our contenders and pretenders, dude. I'm going to list out teams. I want you to tell me if they're a contender or a pretender. Ready?
All right. Sounds good.
Chargers.
Contender.
Even after seeing the Ravens run all wild on them?
Yeah, no, they're legit.
Okay. Moving on. Chiefs.
They're a contender. with Mahomes, they always have to be a contender. He's having a rough year, but their defense sucks. But he's going to keep them in games. They'll stay competitive. I mean, the Chargers may take the division. They may sneak in but they'll have to sneak in as a wild card. But I haven't really looked at their schedule. It would be crazy if they didn't make the playoffs. That would be pretty unbelievable. I'm gonna go contender. I think they're a contender.
Okay. Packers. Now, when I say contender, I mean Super Bowl contender. You realize that? Not just, hey, we're going to win some games. You could picture the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl. You could picture the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Not with that defense, no.
Then they're a pretender.
And they are a pretender. They're a contender.
Okay.
And a pretender.
And a pretender. The old classic pretender and contender, which is a thing we do here on the SVP. Okay. Packers.
They're a contender. I'm seeing things that they may rumors they may trade for Odell.
Oh, really? That would be interesting.
Be pretty crazy. But I think they're good. I mean, after last year, they could have beat. They were close to beating Tampa. Still think they should have gone for it on that instead of kicking the field goal. But no, I think they'll be good. Their division's pretty mediocre too. So I think they'll get a good chance they could win the division.
Well, they're definitely going to win the division.
I'm in the conference. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I heard Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears, so
he does.
That's what I heard. Okay, moving on. Cardinals.
They're a contender too. Them
but also a pretender in my book.
Yeah. I mean, their defense is looking a lot better than years past. Kyler turns the ball over a lot. That's a concern. I think that AJ Green was a sneaky good pickup. I think if he stays healthy, I think he gives them good experience. Yeah, contender. Surprising that they're 6-0. Raiders are pretenders. Yeah.
You don't think this John Gruden thing just launches them into the stratosphere, dude?
No, I don't think so.
Do I have anyone else? Cowboys are an obvious contender.
Yeah. 1 second. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep going here. Ravens, obvious contender. Obvious. In fact, my number one team, and I'll say it week in and week out. Okay, moving on here. Week 7. Let's do a preview of the games. Browns Broncos will be at Old Crow Thursday night. It's going to be dope, okay? If you ever come to Chicago, hit me up. I'll take you to the Browns bar. At this point, I'm a regular. They know my face. I'm wearing a Braylon Edwards jersey. I got the Browns winning that one. I'm going to let Charlie look up all of the lines here when he gets back. But when he's done sauteing whatever he's doing, I don't know what the big production here is with the food. But anyway, Chiefs Titans. Moving on really quickly. I have no idea. We'll see what the Titans do tonight, and then check back in on the Instagram, and I'll choose the Chiefs Titans game after I watch tonight's game. Washington football team Packers Dunzo. Let me just check. Charlie went on break here to go eat, and so he put up the picture of the Dolphins coach who was caught snorting cocaine and sending it to his stripper girlfriend. Always a classic photo. Always a classic. Okay, moving on here in week 7. Did I say? Yeah, Washington, Packers easily win that one. Ravens, Bengals. This one makes me nervous. The Bengals always play the Ravens well. I want to see what the line is. It'll probably be Ravens minus like 3. And that'll get a lot of people betting on the Ravens. So I'm wondering, that might be a Bengals like last minute field goal. I don't know if it's 3.5. I might just, you might have to bet on the Bengals there. Panthers, Giants. Oh, what a game. if there's one game I want to watch this week, it's Panthers-Giants. I'm not even going to pick it. Moving on. Falcons-Dolphins. For the love of God. Who is scheduling Jets-Patriots? Yeah, I mean, come on. Is this one of the worst weeks of football ever? Anyways, moving on. Oh, Charlie's Eagles versus the Las Vegas Raiders. I got the Raiders big in that one. It's in the Death Star, people. Don't underestimate the Death Star. Lions-Rams. The Rams might win that game by 42 points. I'm just saying. I don't know what the biggest line in football it was or is, but the Rams should probably take the cake on that one. Bears-Bucks. I have a sneaky close game with the Bears-Bucks. Call me crazy. I want to see what the line is on that one. That's Sunday at 3:25. I might have to go somewhere to watch that one. Texans-Cardinals. Matchup of the week. Did I say the Rams should be favored the most in human history? I take that back. The Cardinals should be favored the most in human history versus the Texans. Although I've heard good things about David Johnson, who knows? Colts versus 49ers. Charlie has the Colts winning this. I don't know. If Jimmy G is back, the 49ers are a good team. And I'm still not going to give up on this. Charlie, pretenders or contenders? 49ers.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, pretenders or contenders? 49ers.
I'm gonna say pretenders.
I still like the 49ers.
The division is loaded, and they're gonna have to make a wild card, and I don't see them winning a game on the road in the playoffs.
Got it. What are you eating? What are you eating tonight?
I actually made a frozen pizza because I knew I wouldn't be able to make anything.
Right. What do you usually make?
For dinner? I don't know. There's some interesting questions we got going about. Sometimes I'll bake chicken. Sometimes it really depends on what I have.
Right. Moving on. Saints Seahawks.
Why would you ask?
Because I wanted to interrupt you and say moving on in the middle.
I got the
Saints
Hawks.
Seahawks. You got the Hawks winning in Seattle. Is that your click it to pick it for the week, dude?
No.
Who's your click it to pick it? And by the way, click it to pick it means definitely going to either cover the spread or fucking bust it. Which one interests you to see the line? I'll look it up right now.
I mean, the Rams of the Cardinals are gonna blow out whoever they play. I don't remember who they play, but I remember it was terrible matchups.
Cardinals play the Texans.
Yeah,
Let me look it up.
Yeah,
Let me look up the line right now. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna start listing off the lines here, dude. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Cardinals minus 17. Wow. That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points.
I kind of want to stay away from that one.
That's true.
Bears, Bucks. Bucks are minus 13 versus the Bears. These can't be right.
I don't know, dude. The Bucks are good.
You think the Bucks, who just let Philly cover, are going to beat the Bears by 13?
That game was in Philly. This is in Tampa.
Yeah, and you think that actually has an effect?
Mm-hmm.
Lions, Rams minus 15.5.
I would take that.
All right. Well, I need you to start mentally noting these so you can call your click it to pick it for the week. All right. This is the one I like. Washington at Packers. Packers minus 9.5.
You like Washington there? You take Washington?
I like the WFT.
I
That
would
might
take,
not be my. That
I'd
might
take-
not be my click it to pick it though.
Wouldn't be my click it to pick it.
God damn it. Chiefs Titans is another interesting one. Titans plus 4.5 versus the Chiefs.
Like you gotta take the Chiefs there.
I think the Chiefs are gonna win versus the Titans by more than 4.5. Browns minus 4.5 with the Broncos. That one's also interesting. I don't like any of them this week. This is going to be a tough week to guarantee one. All right, I'll tell you what. I don't like the Lions one because he's going against the Rams, Goff. I think there's a little pride there.
That would definitely 15 points. They're gonna smoke them.
All right, so that's your click it to pick it?
Yeah, I picked the Rams easily. 15 points. It's in LA, right?
Yeah, it is. I'm still just looking at them for those listening. I don't know who my click it to pick it is. All right, I'll tell you what. You want to hear my click it to pick it? I have the Bengals covering because the Ravens are minus 6.5. I think that's a close game. And I think the Ravens win on a field goal at the end. You heard it here on the SPP first.
Tannehill just threw a pick, by the way.
Oh, damn it. What's the score?
Yeah, you're going against Bills D. It's 3-0.
God damn it.
And
Okay.
he just threw a pass to Dawson Knox.
Do you mean Dawson Cox? All right, moving on. Actually, what's your game of the week?
Game of the week.
I'm gonna stick with my click it to pick it.
I was about to say that.
Bengals, Ravens, game of the week.
I would say that too, but just to be different, I'll pick a different game, and I'm gonna say. I think Eagles Raiders will be good.
Says the Eagles fan.
I don't think they'll blow us out.
That's what you're going with?
Yeah, lock it in.
Lock it in. Click it to pick it of the week. Or no, game of the week. Not even click it to pick it.
Yeah.
If you're really interested in some good football, watch the Eagles versus Raiders game, according to Charlie. I'm gonna go with Bengals and Ravens. All right, where are we at? Where are we at here?
Game, right? Like the most
the most entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, most entertaining.
Yeah. I mean, like you could whatever. Yeah. Okay. Lock it in. Eagles Raiders.
Eagles Raiders. The game of the week is the Eagles Raiders. All right. All right. That covers football, dude. You want to get into? All right. We're at 38 minutes. Okay. Can you believe it? I've already completely. I mean, my picks were way better than yours. I'm going to be honest. My hosting ability is completely better than yours. I mean, I'll give you a break because it's your first time, but I've pretty much embarrassed you, dude.
I told you I was going to embarrass you, Barry.
I told you, dude. I just wanted to use that. I fucking love StreamYard. I'm going to...
This is pretty sick.
Yeah, I'm going to upload like a million different video clips for the next one. NBA. I don't know. I need to do more research on the NBA. I've been in a football mindset for the last, 2 months.
You want my picks?
But I'm getting back into the NBA. What's the games that are on? What's the first game?
Tomorrow night is Brooklyn and Milwaukee, and then Lakers Warriors.
Got it. Way too early NBA championship prediction. Go for it.
Both teams?
Yeah, both teams. No. Just
What?
West and go to bed. Yeah, both teams.
I don't know if you want me to pick the winner or you wanted me to pick both teams in the finals.
Pick both teams and then fuck it, dude. It's so early. You might as well just pick your winner because then you look like a genius.
Okay. In the West, I have that's tough, dude.
Yeah, no shit stuff.
Let me look at something. I'll tell you who I have in the East.
Okay.
I think Milwaukee is going back to back, first of all.
That's insane.
No, it's not. Did you see that video of Giannis, first play of the game, preseason, pull up 3?
Wrong. It's
No.
it's so
No,
clearly the Nets in the East, dude. It's so clearly the Nets.
There's a lot of question marks around the Nets. The Milwaukee's, they got everybody back again.
I didn't see the play you're talking about. What, he hit a 3 and now everyone's going
First play
crazy?
of the game, in a preseason game, he carries the ball up, no hesitation, pull up jumper, 3, nothing but net. It looks his jumper looks way smoother too. Until he's been working on it. Unlike Ben Simmons.
So no Philly love, right?
No Philly love.
What's going on with the 76ers? What happened in their last practice?
So Ben Simmons finally showed up, and 1 second, I'll turn my camera back on.
Good. As much as I love looking at the Dolphins coach after he snorted a line of cocaine, I think you should turn your camera back on. Look what you do to me. How you make me feel. Last little bit. All right. Yeah. What's going on with the 76ers? What happened? I know you were at the last practice, so tell me what happened with the 76ers.
Yeah, so Ben Simmons came back. They said they started taking his money, and he was like, "All right, fine, I'll show back up."
Well, I guess I'll show up.
Yeah, and I guess he isn't really putting any effort in, just kind of showing up so he doesn't get fined, basically. And at the end of the practice, I think it was today, they did a team huddle, where everyone puts their hands in. They Sixers on 3.
Yeah. Is that what they say? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, get in here. We're doing our team huddle. Sixers on 3. All right.
But yeah,
so
he was standing off in the corner while they're doing their huddle after the practice. It's
oh my god,
just a baby, dude. But
what do you think you could get for him though?
I think we could get something. I think something that's not
major.
Garbage. I think who?
I said something major,
no, not something major. I mean, he's just hurting his trade stock by holding out. I mean, it's one thing when James Harden or some other, I don't know who else has held out recently, Kawhi or something. It's those guys are top 10 players in the NBA. Ben Simmons is maybe top 40. He's a liability. He's a great defender. I think he's the best defender in the league. I think he is the best. He can guard 1 through 5. I mean, 6'10" guard, but
yeah. I'm looking up right. By the way, I'm looking up right now his trade odds update, and we can just go through them here. Sacramento Kings are now the favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Wait, let me see what that means though. What they'll put in that package. I don't know. They don't have the package. Minnesota Timberwolves are next.
Yeah, I don't really care, honestly. If we get I don't know, if we get Timberwolves, we got D'Angelo Russell, that'd be cool. I think the Sixers will be competitive even without Ben Simmons. I think Maxey is legit. I like the pickups that we had, re-signing Danny Green. Getting too far into it, but I think Embiid is. I think Embiid. I mean, he should have won the MVP last year if he was healthy. But I think next year he'll be back up in the running. I think he's top 5 player in the league. But
all right, well, let's
know.
go through these, dude. 76ers. Now let's get into it. Let's make this a 76ers show. I mean, you've already guaranteed that the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be in the championship because Brooklyn sucks. But anyways, moving on. Timberwolves, you would get D'Lo and Jaden McDaniels and 3 future first-round picks. That make you happy?
I'd take it.
Next up, Cavaliers. You would get Colin Sexton, good old Kevin Love. I heard he was on the Olympics team. 2 future first-round picks. Which one you like better? Sexton?
I think I like
Look what
Sexton.
you do.
I think I probably like Sexton. I mean, he's younger. I don't know. Anything, honestly. Like I just don't like him on team. I mean, I used to love Ben Simmons. I mean, he obviously is a great defender. I mean, he's done nothing.
You used to write him fan mail. Anyways, how about this one? 76ers and Spurs. You get DeJounte Murray, Thaddeus Young, who, by the way, I watched on the Bulls last year.
He was good.
Quite the player.
Yeah, he's a good passer.
Jakob, I don't know this guy.
Pirtle.
I don't know. Yeah, good old Pirtle and 30 first-round picks.
30?
I like that one the best. No, 3. 3. Dude, I would take 30. I'll tell you what. I think they should pull the trigger. I think they should pull the trigger on the 30 first-round picks. No, 3 first-round picks. I like that one the best.
I don't.
Well, you don't like DeJounte?
He's good. Yeah, I mean, I'd take any of those, honestly. Some young talent. I mean, the only thing that sucks is, like, we're in win-now mode because, like, Embiid's in his prime and Ben Simmons has successfully wasted his prime years the past couple of years. But I
like this one the best. You ready for this one?
Oh, mm-hmm.
The Raptors give you guys Fred VanVleet, Goran Dragic, the Dragon, veteran, try to win now. Your boy Precious, and then 2 future first-round picks.
That's the best one so far. That's easy.
Yeah. Why would the Raptors do that?
I don't understand that. I think Fred's about it. I like Fred VanVleet. I think he's gonna have a big year this year. But if we made that trade, we would be.
I hate the Kings one. You get Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, and 2 future first-round picks because they have worked out so swimmingly in Sacramento.
Yeah, Sacramento is where players go to die.
I like. What was that last one I said? What was the one before that? I've already forgotten it.
The Spurs one?
No,
or the Raptors.
Oh, I like the Raptors one.
Yeah, that was usually the best option.
Last one here with the Trailblazers. You get CJ McCollum and 2 first-round picks.
No.
How you feeling about that one? You like that one?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither.
I'd rather have a point guard. CJ's getting old too, and I like Seth Curry. I think Seth Curry is he's a great shooter. He's obviously a defensive liability, but so is CJ. So it's like, why would we have 2?
It's like guards? Whatever. Anyways, let's get back to the topic here. NBA West. All right, you got the Milwaukee Bucks because you watched one play of Giannis shooting a 3, and now your head's gonna explode. But okay, moving on to the West. What do you got there? I got a sneaky pick here.
I'm gonna avoid the Lakers pick. I feel like that's the obvious one.
I tell you what, I got a sneaky pick here.
Yeah, who?
I got a sneaky pick.
Who?
You want to hear my sneaky pick? The new segment, Sneaky Pick of the Week.
Yeah, Oklahoma City in the finals.
No, I have the Denver Nuggets in the finals. Now I'm sitting like Aaron Rodgers. Dude.
They're good.
They're good.
I don't know if Murray being out is going to impact them, but
he'll be back halfway through.
I don't know when he's going to be back, but yeah, they'll be good. I mean, Jokic is good.
Jokic is a robot. He's going to get him through the regular season.
Michael
Then
Porter
you get,
Jr. He's a
right?
great scorer.
LA Lakers, I don't know why that's a popular pick. Their entire team is old as dirt.
Yeah.
And they then just added a turnover machine in Russell Westbrook. I don't get what the plan is there. It's like you added all these old guys and you still have AD who's definitely going to get injured. And LeBron's 55 and still rapping to himself on Instagram.
Yeah,
I don't like the
They got.
I
Melo,
don't like the well. They got playoff Melo. That's true. I don't think that's the pick at all. So where are you going with? I'm going with the Denver Nuggets. What are you going with? It's interesting after that, though. I mean, I guess
I like Phoenix again. I don't like this whole DeAndre Ayton situation. Derrick Henry just ripped a touchdown like 80 yards.
Did he?
God, he's so fast, dude. Holy cow.
He's like sneaky fast.
Dude,
you like think like he's like a slow.
He blew them away. He broke it to 76 yards.
Oh my God, I'm so behind you. I'm watching Emmanuel Sanders on the bench and the kickoff.
Yeah, wait till you see this run. It's pretty crazy.
Well, SPP, you get a live reaction to the Derrick Henry run right now because I don't give money to the programs to watch it, with regular people. I have to watch it with the poor people that stream it illegally. So you're going to get the SPP full reaction here. Okay, they're lining up. They're getting use this time, Charlie. Use this time to look at the West and actually come up with a educated guess, and then let us know why you agree it's Denver. Okay, we're watching Derrick Henry. I'm about to watch. I'm probably like 19 plays behind still, but we'll see.
It's already
Tannehill's hiking the ball here. There he goes. Oh, there he goes. Oh, I mean, not even close. He looks like he's like a robot that was programmed to destroy. Dude, he fucking runs like... And then it's like 4,000 miles an hour faster than the safety, who should be faster than him.
All right, you want to hear who I got?
Yeah, NBA West. Who you got?
It's a sneaky pick.
This is a sneaky pick. Look what you do to me.
It didn't make the playoffs last year.
Oh, this is sneaky.
But
wait, can I try and guess?
I mean, it should be easy.
Shut up. Yikes. Are you going with... No, you can't possibly be going with the Pelicans. You can't possibly be going with the Pelicans.
No.
Okay.
I like the Warriors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I chose the Pelicans. I thought you're like, Zion? Maybe? Yeah, Golden State, I like them.
No, I think Clay, it'll take him some time to... I mean, he's not going to be back till like... I think they said Christmas, maybe. But
really?
I mean, they drafted two solid rookies who could end up being helpful pieces. Steph's gonna go.
Why does it take NBA players 1,000 times longer to heal than NFL players?
What do you mean?
I mean, Clay, that injury happened last offseason.
Yeah, but it was an Achilles.
I don't understand. I mean, dude,
He's coming off an ACL and
didn't Adrian Peterson come back after a year with the Achilles injury?
Yeah, but he didn't tear his ACL right before that. This dude hasn't played in a live game in 2 years.
He doesn't really run around. He takes like 2 dribbles and scores 80 points.
On offense, he does. He's a great defender. He always guards their best guard. Because Steph can't play defense.
Who was their who are their 2 picks again?
Kuminga, who they've nicknamed
your boy.
They've nicknamed him the Cum Bucket. And
by they you mean Twitter.
Yes, by they. That's
right. The
That's where I
news
get all my
source.
information from.
Yeah. Okay. I
and they
love the
also got-
nickname, by the way. Print the T-shirts. Print the T-shirts.
It's so bad.
It's like it
But they
goes.
also
That
got
guy's shirt we saw at Old Crow that said "Suck me," and then after that, "Cum bucket." I think it's good. Solid T-shirt design.
they picked up they picked up some bench pieces that I thought would be good. I mean, hopefully Wiseman develops.
Mm-hmm.
I've always liked Draymond. I always think Draymond's a very underrated player.
Oh, he's terrible. Wrong.
No, he's a great defender.
Wrong.
And he's a great passer.
That's who they should. I'll tell you what. Golden State should get Ben Simmons and get rid of Draymond somehow.
No, you're casual.
Get Dray. I'm not casual. Dude. I've seen the Warriors probably more than any team, and I think Draymond's terrible. Package up Draymond and 2 young guys for Ben Simmons with a
I
future
think we
first
already
round pick.
tried that.
Oh,
I don't.
really?
I don't think so. No, I mean, maybe, but we don't. Sixers don't need Draymond. We'd rather have a younger Ben Simmons, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, could they package up maybe a first rounder somewhere and give them? I don't know. Yeah, it's probably not going to work. Never mind.
yeah.
All right,
But
so
I
you got
like the
Golden
Warriors.
State. You have
mean, I
Golden
think-
State versus Milwaukee in the finals. You heard it here first.
Yeah, I guess now that you say it, yeah.
All I did was repeat your 2 picks. Well, now that you put it that way,
No, I like
in
the
one
Warriors.
in one sentence instead of 14.
I think the Warriors, if they get into the playoffs,
Man.
they'll be competitive. They picked up Otto Porter Jr. If he can stay healthy, he's a pretty good piece off the bench.
I totally embarrassed you in that segment, dude.
I told you I was gonna embarrass you, Barry.
I told you. I told you I was going to embarrass you, Barry. Where are we going to watch the first game?
What? Oh, the
It's-
basketball game?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Or should we just save that for Thursday? Although they're just going to have the Browns game on every single TV.
That's true. We'll figure it out. We'll talk tomorrow.
All right, dude. I think this was a solid cast. We're at 57 minutes. I like to keep them under an hour. I mean, we went through week 6. We did our click it to pick it. We did our game of the week. You picked Milwaukee versus Golden State in the finals. I'm going to clip this part right now.
Lock it
Charlotte
in.
picked click it to pick it. I want to know what the odds, Vegas, if I just said, I want to bet on Golden State and Milwaukee being in the finals. Like, what do you give me? And then they just laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh behind the ticket counter. They just laugh for days and days and
Yeah,
days.
do we even have anyone watching this right now?
I told you I was gonna embarrass you, Barry.
No, we don't. Oh, one person is still watching. But next time I'll promote it. Next time I'll promote it during the week. I'll give everyone like some chances. I'll tell everyone to start commenting too, and then we can start having some fun. This was kind of like last minute. I had never used StreamYard before, so I'm excited. And then maybe we can get Monty, and then you tell all your friends to come too, and we'll do it. I think I didn't want to promote this too much because I feel like you got more comfortable at the end here.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, you were eating the whole time. Half the time I'm like, what's happening? He's eating a frozen pizza. He doesn't seem to be. He's making outrageous picks.
hey man. Click it to pick it. It's
Click it to
happening.
pick it for the week.
Warriors, Milwaukee, NBA Finals, Rams Rams by 16 or more.
Rams by 16 or more. Okay.
Best game of the week.
Raiders, Eagles. You got.
Eagles.
Yeah.
Death Star.
in the Death Star. All right, I think this is good, bruh.
All right.
I'll see you tomorrow, and let's do this. Let's try and get this every Monday.
Sounds good. Thanks
Peace.
for having me. Bye.
Thanks for being on. Peace.